Hi guys, Alan here. The shrimp tank. Oh, we had some issues with the shrimp tank. I am really struggling and need help with this TDS thing. I can't seem to get the TDS to go down. I say I remineralise RO water to about 120, 130, and I add some TNC complete, which is less than 200. The GH, the KH is all okay. I've got a 7 on the pH, and then within a day it's tripled. The TDS has tripled. Now this is the fluval stratum. I don't know if you guys have had any issues with that causing it. The pH is fine, as I say, everything's fine except this, and it just doesn't, I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. Now, on that note, I had to keep some fish in here to keep the cycle going. The cycle seemed to crash when I put shrimp in here. Now, we did have 12 shrimp in here, 6 blue, 6 red. And I haven't seen a shrimp since yesterday. And I am going to be completely gutted. And I do mean this, guys. I will be completely gutted if they've all perished. I can only assume that the TDS is the culprit, in which case I'm not going to risk putting any more livestock in here. I mean, these are all rescue animals anyway, so I don't even know how old the shrimp were. I did do a little bit of research, to be fair. I'm not naive enough to not do that. I'm assuming plants do give off and use certain nutrients that need to be replenished, and same with fish, same with everything. I did have some babies in here. And they survived, so, but they were just replacing the shrimp that died. I keep looking at this tank and thinking, what have I done wrong? Now some people are saying you shouldn't have fish in there yet. I needed this to keep the cycle going. Oh, hang on, there's a blue shrimp. He's gone again. I'm assuming they're great hiders then. My missus did point out one thing which I didn't actually consider, is that if you go into your local fish shop, or LFS as people are calling it now, you can actually see on there that they have bare tanks. And the cat just came in. You have bare bottom tanks, bare tanks, blah blah blah. Now that's possible why you see them. I mean, I'm assuming shrimp are good hiders. If someone can give me in my description a list of parameters I need to meet, a good way of testing them, and the pitfalls of keeping fish in there. Obviously I know about these fish, these are rescue fish again, and they won't be in there forever, but I need to make sure this TDS is not going to be an issue. I did, if you look at one of my videos, buy a system. I also got a water butt off the council for free. So check with your local council, guys. It's 210 litres it can hold, so I will be making up all that water and mixing it and remineralising it, hopefully with either rainwater, something called salty shrimp, which I found is pretty good, and TNC complete, because obviously I have plants as well. My nearite perished, unfortunately, which was kind of my fault again, because when the guy gave me the plants and that was in here, the only thing I'd done was glue the Anubias. It had an assassin snail, which I didn't know. Assassin snails, I thought they were certain one colour, but they're not, are they? I've just found that out. Now, considering I've been keeping fish for the best part of 40 years, well, it's actually a lot longer than that now. It's quite strange. I think it's strange anyway. So, help me out, guys, and we might see some real nice stuff. Also, online retailers, I'm very wary about getting some shrimp through the internet. I don't know how they survive on that. I didn't have a good, if you remember rightly, in this tank we had some clams. They didn't survive. Now, can you see anything in this tank that's going to cause me an issue, either by the TDS? If anyone knows about the stratum, this is just an underlaying one which I used for the plants originally. This is a well-established tank. The cycle was complete. It did crash. I must admit, it did crash. Again, that was my fault. purely because I set up, if you look at one of my videos, I redone all the filtration on this. Got nearly a kilo of biomedia in here, which is good for 100 litres. So anyway, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just think it's me. But listen, you know, if I'm going to continue to rescue fish, shrimp, clams, frogs, whatever they are, I need to know what's causing this. Now, I'm sure there's people out there that keep shrimp going, oh, you naive. Listen, this is all about rescuing. You know what I mean? I have no intentions of putting anything in harm's way. You know, people I don't really get on with, but animals I do. And I'm assuming that shrimp do hide. Now this is on a neutral pH. It's about 7.4 actually. The TDS was through the roof. So, but again, this TDS, total dissolved solids. I mean, what does that actually mean? Total dissolved solids, solid what? You know, is that like lead, or is it something else? Like one of the ferts obviously would have minerals. Also, I've ordered some shrimp food. One of the guys commented on here. I've ordered some of that. Something called Complete, which is something else I'm going to look at. But again, I need your help on this. So please comment if you can type a list of things, e.g. KH, GH. I mean, I'm going with like sort of the standard sort of things, but you know, I've been told so many different things by so many different people. I'd like a selection, so I can at least try certain different things and, you know, see what happens. I mean, it looks so lush in there, doesn't it? Lighting's not great, but look at the plants. I mean, you know, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? So these tanks are fantastic. I do have a bit of trouble keeping the glass clean, which is a shame, really. I mean, it's not like this one. You know, the big tank is just big, you know. And there's the Marno shrimp in there, so it's not like I can't keep shrimp, but I know they have different, I believe they're Cardinian, and these are Neo-Cardinian, if that's right. Maybe someone can help me with that as well. Or even post your own YouTube video on here, so I can actually see. I mean, that would be quite cool actually, guys. Maybe that's something we can do. If you post a link to your videos, I can like, subscribe, whatever to yours, and get a bit of information that way. Maybe that's the way I need to go. There are blue shrimp in here. We just saw one, didn't we? So maybe they're just hiding from me. I mean, I'm not the prettiest thing on the planet, am I? To be fair, but we'll go with that. All right, guys. You have a good one. You take care. Cheers. Bye bye.